Don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, and turn on notifications so that you will receive alerts when there are new episodes. Go get it.
That's what I tell them. I've been grinding for so long, I wake up and chase my goals. I go out and I go get it. How to code, that's all I know. I don't succeed, then I don't breathe. Success, what does it mean? If I conquer all my goals, then I'm living out my dream. Dig deep, go out and get it. Success Chronicles. Compete until it's finished. Success Chronicles. Go take care of your business. Success Chronicles. It's deeper than just winning. Success Chronicles.
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Chip Baker coming to you with another episode of the Success Chronicles. Today, we're on with Kristina Manuel. Great lady doing some great things. And just want to say first, thanks so much for taking the time to interview with the Success Chronicles.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for having me, Chip.
Of course. Well, let's dive into it. If you don't mind sharing with the audience a little bit about who you are and what it is you do.
Yeah, absolutely. So I guess we can start with what my life story. So my life story is a little bit different, I guess. I'm a bit of an adventure enthusiast. I love to travel. It's always been a dream of mine to be able to work remotely while exploring this beautiful country that we call home, but be able to do it in a way where, I can give back to people also while I do it. There's a number of different ways to do that. This year, I also was blessed with the honor of caregiving for my grandparents who have Alzheimer's and dementia. That's a cause that's really near and dear to my heart, but it's been no small feat for sure. But it's been a blessing to spend each day with them for sure. Outside of that, I'm a perpetual learner. I enjoy turning wrenches and customizing vehicles, listening to live music, putting my own personal touch on life as well. Professionally, I'm a achievement-oriented adventure enthusiast with a track record of achievement, developing revenue and meeting aggressive growth targets. I carry a strength for creative and inclusive culture with strong communicative and teamwork that benefits really the entire organization. I like to look at things from the whole package, right? Not just one specific thing. And I'm focus driven on the development of people and processes and tools with an emphasis on customer experience and satisfaction. Volunteer related, I am the founder and board chairperson for the Lucky Foundation. I'm really blessed to be in that seat. But the Lucky Foundation was originally founded in October of 2021. We wanted to empower the youth of the fallen military and all first responders, but didn't want to leave anybody out. So we wanted to really engulf them all. We wanted to develop a program that we could wrap our wings around the families of those service branches, whether it was, law enforcement, firefighters, fire service, military, federal agents, park rangers, wildlife officers, border patrol, search and rescue, EMT, medical personnel, dispatchers, as well as correctional officers. A lot of those people, they often get left out, but they're absolutely putting their lives on the line every day. I personally can trace my family roots back to every one of those branches, and that in turn does make this a cause that I'm quite passionate about. So, you can definitely look up more about the Lucky Foundation and find out about our mission by visiting the website, which is theluckyfoundation.com. But today, what we're doing is we're extending our programs campaigns, not away from, but extending it in addition to the scholarship programs that we're developing, but also towards the support of things like holidays, birthdays, ongoing remembrances, grievance support. That's a huge, huge thing when you're working with these families that just lost their fallen hero. And we're doing that by partnering up with nationwide initiatives such as We Heal Us. So you can, if you'd like to find out more about them, you can visit wehealus.org or just visit our website as well. It'll redirect you. But we find that it's really important to honor our fallen heroes at a national level, a local level, and at a personal level. Community involvement is essential in recognizing that sacrifice, but it also, allows families to pass down the message of commitment to country, as well as the lessons in honor and integrity and the sacrifice to younger generations as well, who really need to understand that, especially given everything that the world's going through right now. And there's so many different ways that, we can truly honor our fallen heroes and our families and their sacrifices as well. Everything, from volunteering to donating. We can individually pay those respects for those who have fought, for our rights and freedoms as well, and help protect those families from harm who gave that ultimate sacrifice. So I'm really blessed to definitely be in that position. It's something clearly I'm very compassionate about and everything. Outside of that, I'm also a master tread trainer for a partnering nonprofit that we partner up with called Tread Lightly. They have an emphasis on promoting outdoor ethics to heighten individuals' sense of a good stewardship. We believe that through the ethics education, protected access, stewardship events, and community engagement, that we can truly teach others how to enjoy this beautiful country that we're blessed to call home while being responsible and keeping America's outdoors recreations, beautiful, healthy, and accessible to us all so we can continue to, experience that from then on out. And previously, I've founded charitable events to honor people living with Alzheimer's, their caregivers, those who've lost the disease, while working with the Alzheimer's corporation and everything. And that was geared towards a number of different things, but I'm sure you can understand, given the situation that I'm in currently, that's also a cause that is very dear to my heart as well. And I actively, I guess I could go on, but just real quick snippet about other things that I do as far as volunteer work. I also actively push forward in volunteer efforts for causes such as the Cajun Navy Ground Force. That's definitely something that's really active in the area where I'm at, across the southern U.S. But also autism awareness, Donate Life America. I'm a fully registered donor, all the way. I'm an active life listener for a company called Seven Cups. They are an on-demand emotional health service and online therapy provider. So I also perform ministry work through American Marriage Ministries as well. But at any rate, that's kind of like a background about me in like a big circular way. But yeah.
Yeah, you are involved in lots of good stuff.
I am.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's good stuff. Well, what are 3 things you've accomplished in your life that you're proud of?
3 things. Well, I think that 3 things unquestionably that I'm proud of. There's absolutely no question that I'm proud of the progress that our team is making with the Lucky Foundation. I think that, building the Lucky Foundation from the ground up, like bare bones ground up, has been absolutely no small feat. We literally woke up one day and went to work. The leaders and I are responsible for defining the organization's mission and purpose, setting policies, establishing those long-term goals and strategic planning, monitoring general operations, approving the organizational outcomes of that, as well as the allocation of resources as well, and partnering with the advisory board of directors and the trailblazing committee that we're developing, and all those members that are involved. Our leadership is governed, by achievement-driven talent who is just as dedicated to making an impact throughout the nation as I am or as any of our leaders are. So that's a real huge blessing right there. I feel like together that we're an unstoppable force, and we're definitely going to accomplish many amazing things, and some inspirational goals by sharing our vision and enriching the communities that we serve throughout. I think maybe a second thing, if I had to think about it, and kind of dig in deep a little bit, if you take an honest internal look within, I think overcoming some of my personal lifelong trauma and grievances myself is it's another huge thing that I've had to overcome. I mean, there's been a lot of, I'm not scared to dig in deep and rip myself apart to try to grow through that trauma and that grievance. And, a lot of people get nervous about doing that because it's not easy. It's not for the faint of heart. But if you really want to grow and you want to build yourself a better future and, really clean up your life and the people around you and everything, that's definitely, to make your life better. It's definitely something that is needed in life. And, when I do that on a daily basis, I mean, this has been a lifelong journey for me, but I've been able to teach myself how to allow grace for myself give myself a self-love and care that I need that others can't really give me. Because it's it's your own person that knows what you need, and you have to be whole within yourself first, right? But also to grow through some of those survival responses and to begin learning to trust and expose vulnerability, to let those other people in my life, those who truly do care for me. And from a psychological perspective, I think that it's been quite a challenge into redeveloping the person that I am. Not that to say that I was ever really a bad person, just but to become a better person. I'm always wanting to grow and everything, but always to be able to love myself again, but also to be able to turn around and embrace others with empathy, and regardless of what I'm going through, so that I'm able to pour from a full cup. And because of my life's path, I'm definitely an advocate for mental health awareness as well. If I had to pick a third thing, there's a lot of things that I've accomplished, but I think in essence of pride, um, I really prefer to remain humble. I recognize that we're not on this earth for very long, and to really truly see how important that we can become, and like how much of a difference that we can make in the lives of others is really important to me. I try to remain humble because I know that I could have less than what I have now. And I'm grateful for where I am now because I have had less. And when I have had more, I have completely given everything I have to somebody else who was in need as well, and completely start all over. So there's different aspects of that. But at the end of the day, how I try to gauge myself is if I really pushed myself enough to truly tell the other people in my life how much they mean to me, how much they've impacted my life, and how grateful I am for them being there and being such a very impactful part. And as well as have I embraced the chances of the opportunities that I've had when they presented themselves, to trust in my instincts, my intuition, and my faith to guide me along to the next daring adventure that life has in store for me. My life has been my life has been quite a wild ride, but one of my favorite quotes in this world is "Life is a daring adventure or nothing at all" by Helen Keller, and I tend to live life accordingly.
Yeah.
But I try to remain humble while I do it, because I'm very grateful for what's been presented to me in this life as well.
I love that. I call that being humble and hungry.
Yeah.
Being humble and being grateful for what you have, but also working your tail off and knowing that in order to achieve great things, you got to achieve great things.
Yeah,
Right?
absolutely.
So it's
I'm not
important to
scared to
be,
work.
yeah, let's go. So it's important to be humble and hungry. Well, hearing you talk about your journey, hearing you talk about the things that you're proud of, that you've accomplished, I would consider all of that to be hugely successful. So let's hit on success. What is your definition of success?
I think that on a definition of success, right, there's so many people that have defined it a million different ways, but I feel like there's only one true way to be successful in life. I feel like to be successful in life, it's the ability to live life in your own way, on your own terms, not how others cast their opinions or their judgments or constitute their own personal beliefs onto you. I feel like that when your core values and your self concepts and everything are in harmony with your daily actions, your behaviors, and things like that, then when all of that comes into a line, then I feel like that's when you're truly winning at life. Life is very short, and I really feel like we should cherish each day and live it to the absolute fullest. I think that that's true success. Now, we can chase all the goals in the world and we can knock them out of the ballpark one by one. But at the end of the day, when it comes down to it, living your life to the fullest and being successful, did your personal beliefs and core values match up? And are you truly happy with your life, not other people? Are you truly happy with who you are? That's success.
I love it. I love it. Well, as we close, I'd love for you to have an opportunity to tell the audience where they can go follow you and check you out and show you some love.
Yeah, absolutely. So, I mean, we have a million different platforms and everything. You can go to our website. Um, I'm cross-linked everywhere. My own personal one, you can look me up on LinkedIn. I think it's linkedin.com/Kristina R. Manuel, but you can look me up on there. But if you go to theluckyfoundation.com, it's got all of our social media on there. I'd love for you to, give us some shout outs and, subscriptions and some follows and everything. We're definitely in the process of building this up. We're about a year in. But I don't think 2022 was really nice to many of us in our own personal lives. I think
Yeah.
everybody had their own hurdles and everything. So we're definitely, we've got our foundation set and we're about to hit go on all fronts. So it's going to be an exciting 2023 and we can't wait to see what it's in store for us and how many goals we can hit out of that part.
Well, there it is. Again, I just want to say thanks so much for taking the time to interview with the Success Chronicles. Truly appreciate it, and I wish you continued success.
Yeah, thank you so much, Chip. And thanks for reaching out to me. I really appreciate that.
Of course, of course. And thank you guys for checking out this episode. We'll see you next time. God bless. Go get it.